Hey there, Deborah Donaldson here, and in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the book, The Millionaire Shortcut by Jeff Lerner. There's a number of things I learned from reading this book, and I wanted to share them with you to help you grow your business online. If you are new to my channel, Success with Deborah D, I provide reviews of affiliate tools, products, services, and I also provide some mindset tips to help you grow your business online. So let's get started. Okay, The Millionaire Shortcut. What is it? Well, it's a free ebook that was written by one of my mentors, Jeff Lerner. And I recently read the book, and there was a number of tips that I got out of there that I wanted to share with you to help you grow your business online. Now, I will be putting the link to this book in the description below, so if you'd like to get your own free copy of this book, just make sure you click the first link in the comments below. Okay, so Jeff was a jazz piano player, and he ended up being over $400,000 in debt, and he was able to get himself out of debt and create a very successful life. And there's a number of things that he figured out that he needed to do in order to turn his life around. One of the things that he discovered is, everyone deserves the right to be happy and to have the opportunity to do the kinds of things you want to do. There are more millionaires created every day here in the U.S., and basically we're just unaware of them, especially if they don't have an extravagant lifestyle. We're aware of the movie stars and the influencers, the people that really go out and flaunt it. But there are actually a lot more millionaires out there than one would expect. And a lot of them just aren't being extravagant. In fact, there was a book written a number of years ago called The Millionaire Next Door. And basically what that was saying is that even the person living next door to you could be a millionaire. You just don't know it. And unless they're really flaunting it, we just don't realize how many millionaires there are. So the millionaire, being a millionaire is possible, and everyone deserves the right to be happy and the opportunity to do the things that they want to do. Now, for me, the reason why I'm working on my online business is because I realized that I wanted to have more time to spend with my family and travel and go golfing with my friends. And I wanted to supplement my income and create the kind of life that I wanted to have with more freedom and the ability to enjoy the things that I wanted to do. So one of the fastest ways to actually become successful or to improve your financial situation, one of the best methods actually is to build an online business. But a lot of people who start online businesses just are not successful, and they fail quickly. They give up. They've lost a lot of money, don't realize what it takes to get going. So here I've listed a number of things that you really need to do if you want to be successful. And number one is to find a mentor who is already doing the things that you want to do, who already has the success that you want to achieve, that is living the life maybe that you want to live, is a type of person that you can aspire to be. Finding a mentor, someone who's actually gone through the steps and knows what needs to be done in order to be successful. And so by finding a mentor, basically what you're doing is you are not reinventing the wheel. They have a proven method that works. What you would be doing is modeling what they do. You're not copying exact because you're two different people and you need to find what works for you. But in terms of the process, you really you can really find a shortcut by following the methods that your mentor is using that they have already proven is successful. And as I said earlier, creating an online business, that is one of the fastest ways to create an additional income. It can be done at home. It can be done what they call on the side as a side hustle. Treat it like a business. And I just want to reinforce that this is not a get-rich-quick kind of thing, okay? Anything worth doing takes work and it takes time. And I think one of the reasons why people end up failing and giving up is because, one, they haven't realized that it's a business. They're not treating it as a business. People expect this amazing quick success, like, hey, I did one video, how come I don't have 1 million followers? So anything that you're doing, it's going to take work. There is also a learning curve. If you are brand new and have not done this before, anytime you start something new, there is a learning curve. But it can really, the whole curve can be shortened a great deal by finding a mentor to model. And that's kind of the whole point of this video, is that you really need to find a mentor and put in the work, do what the mentor says. That's another area where people end out not doing so well, is because the mentor might say, hey, you need to create 1 video a week for 3 years before you become successful. And it's like, I think I'm going to do 1 video a month. I think that's good enough. So what's the point of the mentor if you're not going to do what they say? So make sure you find a mentor that's a good match for you. And if they tell you that you need to do a video a week consistently, then do a video a week consistently. So any method that you choose, it's going to take work. There's a learning curve if you're brand new. So how do you find a mentor? Well, and how do you find the best mentor for you? And I just want to say, be careful out there and really do your research, because there's a lot of people that post their results. I'm not against posting results, but there's a lot of people that give the impression that they are, doing super well and they're the person to follow. But if you actually look at the numbers, they may not be as successful as the impression that they give. They may say, hey, I just earned $1,000, but the part they don't tell you is they just spent $3,000 to get the 1,000, and now they're $2,000 in debt. So just by looking at results, posts on Facebook, that kind of stuff is really not sufficient for finding a good mentor. Do your research. You can use the internet. You can use Facebook groups. Maybe ask some other people, who do you use as your mentor? What do you think of this person? Did they stand behind their product? Do they really have a method that you can model and make it work for you? So really do your research and make sure that you are finding the best mentor who's a good match for you. You want to be able to connect with them. If you're going to be working for them, not working for them, but working with them, if you are following what they're doing, you want to make sure that their method is something that you can mesh with. So they're not telling you to do something that you're like, there's no way I'm going to do that. So you need to find a mentor who's a good match for you. You want to find someone who has the kind of success that you're looking to achieve. So, most people are looking for those mentors who are 6- and 7-figure earners because that's what they want. So you really want to, like I said, look for someone who has achieved the success that you're looking to do with your business. And find someone who has a method that can be duplicated even if you don't have any experience. Most people these days are starting fresh. They may not have the technical knowledge. They may not know about sales process, different tools and softwares and things like that. And that's kind of where I started. I was a complete newbie. I did not know much about different softwares. I didn't know about tools. I didn't know about finding a mentor. I didn't know about, different training programs. And, I, to be honest, have spent a lot of money on things that really didn't pan out. And it was because in the early days, I didn't find a mentor who could guide me in terms of finding different things that were going to be a good way for me to go. So like to refer back earlier, find a mentor that really matches with you and that you've done your research. They're a person that you want to follow. And also make sure that they have some sort of support system. Do they have a Facebook group where you can get support? Is there a way to contact them? Do they provide good leadership in their group? All of these things all have an effect. And, on my earlier one, a method that can be duplicated, one of the traps that people fall into is that they end out, I would say, doing too much copying. It's, copy and paste, and it really doesn't match their personality, so it comes off as not being genuine, and then they don't get the same results that they're looking for because they have not made it their own. They didn't make it match their personality. They didn't speak in their voice, so to speak. So make sure that you're careful. And I want to say model your mentor. If you just try and copy, paste, I want to warn you, you're not going to have the same results as your mentor because it's not going to be in your voice. And people are going to know right away that it's not, it's not you, and it's not your personality. There's something that comes across with that. So no matter what you do, make sure you're speaking in your voice. Put your personality out there. There's a gajillion people out there, and there are people that want to hear from you and want to, that will match with your personality style. So, those are some things that I gleaned when I read Jeff Lerner's Millionaire Shortcut. Some of these things I've learned from some other people. Some of the things are from the book itself. But Jeff Lerner is an awesome person to follow. He is very successful online. He's got a Facebook group. He's got a YouTube channel. You can follow him on YouTube. But if you would like to get your own free copy of the Millionaire Shortcut, like I said, this is free, go ahead and click the first link in the comments. I'm going to put a link to the book called The Millionaire Shortcut by Jeff Lerner. And there's a lot of tips in there that, you can get a lot of good stuff out of that book. I just kind of touched on a few things. I hope you've gotten value from this video. If you want to hit the thumbs up, click that notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Typically, I upload my new videos on Mondays, and I hope to provide more value with you in the future.